What is going on, guys? So in today's video I'm going to be talking about the top 5 supplements that I recommend for anyone to take. I wish I knew all of this before I started my own journey with weightlifting, but I had to figure out everything on my own through trial and error and through just my own experiences. So I thought I'd share with you guys my top 5 supplements. Before I get into the video, I just want to let you guys know that you absolutely do not need supplements in order to get gains, whether it's to lose weight, gain muscle, gain strength. These are just some recommendations in case maybe you can't get one of these in your diet or you need like a little extra boost. Okay, so starting off, it's going to be protein powder. Now, I get a lot of questions regarding protein powder, and I think there's a lot of misconceptions when it comes to protein powder and whether it's healthy or not healthy. People consider it unhealthy because of the different chemicals that are in protein powders that may be a concern to one's health. In addition, there's a lot of individuals who think that consuming too much protein can be damaging for your livers and kidneys. Now, I just want to clear up that that is absolutely not true unless you have a pre-existing issue or damage. So my recommendation when it comes to whey protein or any protein supplement is that you should only take it if you have difficulty consuming enough protein in your diet, right? I think for the majority of people, getting adequate amount of protein is pretty doable, but for the ones who can't get adequate amount of protein in their diet, I would really recommend whey protein, because obviously, as you guys know, protein is what builds muscle. Now, if you do get enough protein in your diet, then I would not recommend protein powder at all. I just don't think it's necessary. I would rather have people could eat whole foods rather than a protein powder, which does have chemicals in it. Now, my recommended daily target protein is 0.7 grams to 1 gram per pound of body weight. Now, the next thing I would recommend is a multivitamin. I would recommend a multivitamin just because it's actually quite difficult for individuals to meet their micronutrient requirements from food alone. Now, I think that everyone should try to max out their whole food options first before relying on supplements. But I think it's also important to recognize that food alone doesn't always get the job done, especially for individuals that are in a calorie deficit. Yeah, I've been taking multivitamins for about every day for about 3 years now, because most multivitamins will, cover your daily intake of micronutrients. Next one is my absolute favorite. I'm pretty sure you guys have guessed it already. It's going to be pre-workout, okay? Caffeine is basically what makes up the majority of pre-workouts, and caffeine is generally recognized as safe. However, a tablespoon of pure caffeine powder is considered lethal. So with that being said, I personally try to stay below 400 milligrams of caffeine per day every time I do take pre-workout. 400 is still considered relatively high for the general population. I don't know if you guys know before, maybe the ones who have been following me for a long time, you guys know that I was a huge caffeine junkie in the past, and I used to take like 500 to 600 milligrams a day. And I've built a tolerance over the years, so I've taken a step back and kind of try not to rely so much on pre-workouts and caffeine, just because I do want to naturally feel strong and feel energetic without the help of caffeine. I've been only taking caffeine on the days that I really need it, such as like a heavy deadlift or a squat day. So for anyone who is currently taking pre-workouts, I would recommend you cycle off of it just so your body doesn't build a tolerance to it, and that way you won't have to take as much of it to feel its effects. So the next one is going to be creatine, and creatine is going to be the one that I would recommend the most out of the ones that I'm going to list today. Now, creatine is a supplement that is, I would consider very controversial. However, it literally has hundreds of studies supporting its safety, and it's been shown to improve strength and power in athletes. So basically, creatine allows for more ATP production when energy demands are high. Creatine definitely improves performance in the gym, just from experience. After taking creatine for about a week or two, I noticed significant increases in my strength when it came to my squat, bench, and deadlift. And I've been lifting for about 4.5 years now, more than 4.5 years. So gaining strength is something that is really, really hard for me to do, even if it's just like 5 pounds on a lift. And after taking creatine for about a week or two, I noticed pretty big jumps in my numbers. So when I first started taking creatine, my squat was at a 405. And after taking creatine for about a month or two, my squat went all the way to a 440, which is absolutely insane because, as you guys know, squat is my weakest lift out of the big three. And so increasing like 35 pounds was just insane to me. Obviously, you know, my nutrition was good, I trained hard, I rested well, but I like to think that creatine did play a big role in me increasing my squat number. Unlike caffeine, creatine, your body doesn't build a tolerance to creatine like it does to caffeine. So there's no need to cycle off of it. Creatine is one of the more affordable supplements as well. Whenever I get creatine, I get like 60 servings and it costs me like $12, $15. So it's very affordable. The only side effects that might happen is a little bit of water weight, but I noticed that that varies from individuals because I have some friends who do end up gaining a little bit of water weight, while some of my friends really don't have any water weight gain at all. And for my last supplement, I would recommend a fish oil. You know, fish oils are really good because they have omega-3 fatty acids, which may help to lower blood pressure, reduce triglycerides, you know, slow the development of plaque in your arteries. And if you're somebody who does not get enough fish in their diet, I would highly recommend a fish oil supplement. But if you do eat enough fish, then I wouldn't need it. Just personally, I take creatine, pre-workout occasionally, multivitamin, fish oil, whey protein if I don't get enough protein in my diet. So I literally use all 5 of these supplements. 3 I use every day, which is the fish oil, multivitamin, and creatine. And then the other 2, which is pre-workout and whey protein, it varies, depends on if I'm tired or if I don't get enough protein in my diet. Yeah, I know a lot of you guys have been asking me what supplements I take, so here you go. Yeah, so I read all of your comments, guys, so make sure you guys comment down below what you guys want to see in future videos. And once again, I appreciate all the support that you guys give me. You guys motivate me to make more videos, put out more content, and yeah, so really thank you guys for that. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.